Hi guys, welcome back to the FPL Duo. I'm Huss, I'm joined by Jordan, and today we're going to discuss the double game week 26 announcement from today. It's quite a big double game week. I think there's 8 teams that have double game weeks. So, it's quite a bit, it's going to be quite a long video, I think. We're going to get into it and speak about all the teams that are doubling, potential chip strategies, and also, how you're going to navigate the game week and what players we were bringing in. So, off the top, I'm just going to bring up the fixtures. If you bear with me for a sec. So here are the 8 teams that will have a double game week in game week 26. So you've got Arsenal, Burnley, Palace, Leeds, Liverpool, Spurs, Watford, and also Wolves. Arsenal have a double game week against Brentford at home and Wolves. Burnley have Brighton and Spurs. So not too bad there. And Palace have Chelsea and Watford away. Leeds have 2 tough games against Man United and Liverpool. Liverpool arguably, probably are the best pick of the game week. Norwich at home and Leeds at home. I don't think it gets much better than that as a double fixture. Spurs have City away and then Burnley away. So not too bad, but maybe that first fixture is quite tough. And Watford have Villa away and then Palace at home. And then Wolves finish it off, Leicester and Arsenal. So off the top, just initial thoughts. What do you make of the 8 teams that have a double game week fixture, Jordan?
The 8 teams are not that bad in terms of fixtures, especially obviously Liverpool and Arsenal, because both those teams have back-to-back home matches. So they're pretty much favourable, those 2 clubs. The rest of them, though, they're a bit average. I'd say Leeds is the worst one because they got Man United, Liverpool. And Spurs as well have Man City, but they do have Burnley as their second, which is not so bad. It's a bit half and half, but the other one's a bit average.
I think there's quite a few ways you can play this double game week. There's firstly deciding what chip strategy you're going to use. I think we've got to speak about chip strategy. I know we'll find out more, I think, on Sunday because the FA Cup games are going to happen. So once the FA Cup games have been played, we'll know for more potential double game weeks or blanks. So yeah, there's a lot to kind of digest regarding the chip strategy. But as of now, I've seen a lot of people say they've looked at Liverpool, Norwich, and Leeds, and Salah as a triple captain is, I think that's going to be quite on a lot of people's agenda. What do you reckon for Salah triple captain against Norwich at home and Leeds at home?
Yeah, I think that's an obvious choice for many FPL managers. But the only problem with that is it's like the same problem with Salah's ownership. Once he's finished in AFCON, his ownership's going to shoot back up really high again. This is the same problem this is going to have with the triple captaincy using that chip. Because if majority of people use that chip on Salah, it doesn't really differentiate between having more points for most players. It will only be certain players that have like low ranks that will probably have a massive green arrow. But if you're like in the high ranks and you triple captain Salah, you're following like majority of FPL managers in that route. So yes and no, it's a good and a bad thing to do. It just depends on your rank as well. If it favors your rank or not. If you want to go safe or not as well. That's also a thing to think about.
We got Ken Skingley. He says, "How's it going, lads?"
Well.
All is well. Hope you're good as well, man. Welcome to the stream. Regarding Salah, I think I try not to look at what other people are doing. I know it's quite tough to do because it matters what other managers are doing, but I try to go as even though Salah's highly owned and I'll say 80-90% of people are probably going to captain him that week, I'm still going to do it because I just think it's the obvious pick. I know it's boring and everyone's going to do the same thing, but I just think you have to captain what you think is the best, no matter if anyone else does it or not. Because that's how I got to my rank. At the start of the season, I could have went with, more differential picks, but I was just boring. I just kept captaining Salah, even against Man United when he got the hat trick. And I thought he was the best option. So I know Salah is a boring pick because everyone's gonna do the same thing, but I'm probably gonna stick with that. I think that's the way I've played the season. So I'm probably gonna go Salah triple captain as of now. But in a free hit, I've not ruled the free hit out. I think I've got 5 double game week players for game week 26, including Brownhill, who I don't really no, I think 6, isn't it? Have I got 6 players?
You have 6 players currently.
Yeah, my bad. I've got 6. But one is Brownhill, so it's not the best player to have. But we will get into my team actually in a sec because there's a lot to kind of. So, do you know what you're gonna do off the top, like, or do you still think you need time to think about what you're gonna do?
I feel like my mind is really clear at the moment on what I want to do because obviously I've seen these 8 fixtures in double game week 26. It's completely blown game week 25 double game week out of proportion for Man United and Brighton. That's completely.
Oh yeah,
that's cleared my head. That has.
Yeah.
Now my focus now is on this double game week 26 coming up after game week 25, and obviously
Go ahead.
my choice is to strongly free hit in game week 26 when the double game week happens.
We will bring your team up maybe later on and see just how you're planning to do it. But at the moment, a lot of people do have Ronaldo or Bruno in their team because of the game week 25. Man United have a double. What do you think of people that have Ronaldo, for example, or Bruno, and they take Bruno out to Salah for 26? You could do that. So you can have both. Have Bruno, use him for 25 double game week, and then take him out and then replace him for Salah. So it could be a good idea to have a Man United player, to be fair, because you get both double game weeks for 25, and you also get 26. You could drop him down to Salah.
Yeah, it's the best of both, I guess, in that.
Yeah. So Brian, welcome to the channel. He says, "Hi lads, do you think a free hit game week 26 is worth it over a Salah triple captain? I don't need it for game week 27. I have both free hits left." Yeah, also it matters how many free hits. I've got 2 left. In my opinion, I think if you are looking to triple captain, I think that you won't get a better triple captain opportunity this season. That's just my opinion. I know there'll be more other double game weeks, but Salah against Norwich at home and Leeds at home, I don't think there'll be a better opportunity to go with a Liverpool player. You can even captain Trent, for example, or Jota, if you're feeling a bit riskier. But I do think this will be the best 2 fixture swings for any team. But the only problem I have with triple captaining Salah is because he's coming back from AFCON, he plays tonight. If he goes to the final, he'll come back. He probably might not play against Leicester, but then because Liverpool have a blank in game week 27 due to their commitments in the Carabao Cup final, Salah could be rotated. You know what I mean? So Salah could miss one of the double game week games. That's my only worry with triple captaining Salah. But you got to look at what Klopp says in the press conference. Is Salah guaranteed to play Norwich, Leeds, and then 4 days later play in the cup final against Chelsea? Because that's how it works. Yeah, that's how it's worked out. So Liverpool play Leeds the second game, and then 4 days later they play Chelsea in the final. Do you reckon Salah will play all these games? So Liverpool got a tight, quite a congested February.
Yeah, absolutely. And also, I feel like a lot of people are going to free hit game 26. It is a favourable.
I do have 2,
choice.
So yeah, even then, I could play it and either way.
All for more reason because there's 2 free hits.
Yeah, Brian said, "Yep, I think it's a great option, but he rules out the clear best triple captain option all season." Yes, that's what we kind of said.
Yeah,
it is probably the best triple captain option, but you need to consider if Salah will play both purely because Liverpool have a lot of fixtures coming up. I think they have about 14 games. Sorry, not 14 games. They have quite a few games this month. I forgot where I read somewhere. But yeah, I think Salah triple captain, a lot of people will side that way. I think it's the most obvious thing you could do this game week. But one of the most obvious things I'd say.
Yeah, a bit. It's a bit too obvious. That's the
Yeah,
worrying
it
thing.
is obvious. But if you want to play a bit different, you could go for Trent. Trent could be a good triple captain option as well. Hopefully, can maybe get 2 clean sheets, an assist or a goal, and then it's not bad. Yeah, see, Ken says he's debating free hitting, but he also says it's the risk of Salah being rested. Yeah, I agree. That's the only thing. But I'm gonna wait. I think we don't need to make our mind up just yet. There's still a while to go, but just keep an eye on what Klopp says. I think if Klopp says he might be rested or anything, he gives a hint, then yeah, I'd be a bit wary on that. But Salah plays every single game usually for Liverpool. He's not rested much. He's not really rotated around. If he's fit, he plays usually for Liverpool. So it's one of those. We've got to see how it goes before we make our mind up on that one. But yeah, free hit. I don't think free hits are out the equation for my team. If I just bring up my team for in a sec, but let's just discuss some players that we'll be looking at for the 8 teams. So for Arsenal, I think the obvious picks are Ramsdale in goal, and Saka potentially, and Martinelli. Those 3. I wouldn't be looking at anyone else. I don't think. What about you?
I'll add Tierney in it.
Oh, Tierney.
Yeah, Tierney.
Okay.
If people would rather go for a cheaper option, because Ramsdale and Tierney are both priced at 5.1.
Okay, fair enough.
So if people want to go for a cheap back option for the double game week, that's probably the best option. But if they want to go an attacking option, I'd say, as you said, Martinelli and Saka.
Yeah, those are 2.
Martinelli's 5.4 mil and Saka's 6.4 mil. So they're not that. Okay. That's pretty cheap for an attacking option for Arsenal.
Okay, so yeah, there's about 2 free players you can potentially target with Arsenal. With Burnley, I think maybe Weghorst, the new signing. I think he's the only one I'll look at with Burnley. They got Brighton and Tottenham, so I wouldn't look at anyone else apart from Weghorst, in my opinion. I don't know, unless you have any other Burnley player you recommend.
I would recommend Maxwell Cornet. I'll say he's not bad.
He's back in it. He went AFCON, didn't he?
I believe yes, he did. I think he's back now.
Yeah, he's back. His team's out. I'm assuming he went.
Yeah, if he is back and playing in those matches,
okay.
I'll say Cornet.
Fair enough. With Crystal Palace, I think it's quite easy. I would choose Edouard. I think Edouard's a good pick, even for this game week. So bring Edouard in game week 24, play him 24, 25, and then he has a double as well. So I don't think Edouard's a bad pick for Palace. I know a lot of people are going to mention Gallagher, but what you got to be aware, guys, Gallagher technically will not have a double game week because he's a Chelsea loan player. So he will be sorry, I can't even say the word. He won't be allowed to play against Chelsea. So he's ineligible. So because he's a loan player, he technically has a single game week. So I wouldn't be bringing Gallagher in unless, if you're targeting double game week players. So just thought I'd mention that. But I like Edouard for Palace. Chelsea's quite a tough game, and then Watford away is not bad. Maybe you can go get Elise in, another player who's done quite well. But I think Edouard's the only option really in that team. Leeds is very similar for me. Rafinha is the only realistic option for me in Leeds. I would stay away from maybe every other player other than Rafinha. I know Man United and Liverpool are 2 tough games, but he's got decent fixes before and after that. And if you want a double game week player, Rafinha is also potentially. Oh, he's on penalties as long as Bamford ain't playing. So Rafinha's on penalties. He's 90 minutes, nailed to play. Yeah, Rafinha for that. And then Liverpool, I'll let you obviously go on about Liverpool. I think there's quite a few options for Liverpool. You triple up and stuff.
Well, Salah being the first one, that's the obvious pick. Trent Alexander-Arnold, who has delivered on many occasions, could rival Salah in the captaincy pick, but he's definitely a vital option, second player to have. And a third player for Liverpool, I mean, either Jota or Robertson, I feel like. But I think most people will go for Jota, unless you want to go double Liverpool defence. But double midfield is better, I would say.
I think a lot of people, it depends on your team. If you already have Jota, obviously keep him. But if you're wild carding or free hitting, I'll be tempted to go with Robertson just to get a bit more a differential, because Robertson's his ownership isn't as high. So if I was using a chip, I'd play Robertson. But I do think that's a good pick for Liverpool. It's pretty essential, in my opinion, to have triple. You should have triple Liverpool assets. They're the best team, the best fixtures. So I'd definitely triple up on Liverpool. Spurs, Man City is a tough game. I don't see them keeping a clean sheet in that game. And then Burnley away as well. Decent fixture. I'd say it's a good fixture. Don't get me wrong. But the only two players I like from that Spurs game is Harry Kane and Son. Unless anyone else you like from the Spurs team?
Not really. I would say Reguilon, someone in defence, but obviously it's going to be hard for the defence to keep a clean sheet. So I'd probably only recommend Son and Kane, but it's expensive. Like, combining them together, it's like 22 million.
Together, well, I think one of them. I think you'll have to go with one, because I think it will be too hard to fit both and Salah in your team.
Yeah,
I'd probably go with Kane. I do think they can get a couple of goals against Burnley.
Yeah, I think Kane will definitely get a goal against Burnley.
Maybe they might get a goal against City. Yeah. I don't know if City will keep a clean sheet in that game either, but that's potential. So yes, Kane and Son are the two obvious. Bergwijn and Lucas Moura, I'm not too keen on them because I still think they're not very reliable. But Son is back in training and he will start, I think. So he's ready to play. So Son is in our thoughts again now. So yeah, I think it's a good option for FPL. Watford, what happened in game week, the last game, or this current game week, with the red card, should we go double Watford attack again? As everyone did, everyone thought that was essential. You know what I mean? But I think Watford don't have bad fixtures, really. I would say it's fairly average. Villa away and then Palace at home. Maybe you can keep King or Dennis if you have them, or one of them. But yeah, I don't know. They're not too great of fixtures. It's just, I would say, just average, really.
Yeah, plus we don't know with the sacking of the manager as well, Watford.
Got
Roy Hodgson as the new manager.
Yeah, actually, wouldn't really bank on too many. Maybe keep Dennis if you got him already. And then Wolves, the only player I recommend for Wolves is the goalie, Sarr. Maybe nick a clean sheet against Leicester. Hopefully, maybe they can get a clean sheet against Arsenal. I don't know. Maybe 0-0 or something. Because Wolves' defensive is quite strong. But I wouldn't look at attacking players for Wolves. Maybe the goalie. Other than the goalie, it doesn't really appeal to me. Anyone else in that Wolves team? What about you?
Would you rule out Raul Jimenez?
Yeah, I wouldn't get him in. I just think there's other players I'd rather have. Edouard, who are Harry Kane. Yeah, those type of even a Dennis or a King, maybe.
Yeah,
I just prefer I prefer the defensive side of Wolves' game. I think defensive assets, maybe the goalie if you want to go different on a free hit or something.
Defensively, Semedo or Connor Cody could be a good.
Eight Nouri as well. Eight Nouri's there.
Eight Nouri. Basically, any Wolves defender that's nailed play.
Yeah, someone who's quite cheap. But yeah, Ken also says Robertson seems a good shout. Yep, I agree. Robertson is a good shout. He's also outscored Jota in the last few game weeks, so he's doing quite well. Van Dijk, Van Dijk has actually outscored Robertson, I think, for points this season. So Van Dijk could be, and he's 0.4 million cheaper, I think. So Van Dijk could be a good pick as well. But yeah, let us know what you guys will be doing. And also just quickly say, people watching in the stream, please drop a like on the stream and also subscribe if you're new. Help us get to 200 subs. That's the next target. And yeah, If you enjoy what you've seen, drop a like, please.
Tell your friends to join in.
Sorry, what was that?
And tell your friends to join in on the stream.
Oh yeah, and also in the description below, we've got the league code. If anyone wants to join our league code, I'll just quickly put it up on the screen as well. So it is a league code. It's also in the description below. So don't hesitate to join the league. But yeah, going back to the video, what were we speaking about? Yeah, so we've just mentioned roughly the players we'll be targeting from each team. Now I'll bring up my actual team. So this is what I'm looking like currently for game week 20. Well, we're on 24 now. I actually forgot what game week we're on.
We're on 23 going into 24.
Yeah, going into 24.
Yeah.
So as you can see, I've got 6. So I've got Ramsdale, who will have a double game week. Trent, Jota, Salah, Dennis, and Brownhill. So as of now, see, I haven't fully decided my strategy, but it's looking like I'm heading towards triple captaining Salah. That's just me. I want to wait and see like what Klopp says and what Salah says if he comes back, and if he plays against Leicester, it'll give me a better idea what I decide to do. But just wanted to really react to the double game week and see what people you guys got to say about it, really, because it is quite a big double game week, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's going to be. I don't think there'll be a bigger one than that.
Well, it's the joint biggest I think we've had this season so far. But there are going to be a lot more. I think there will be more double game weeks coming up. It's just follow Ben Krellin on Twitter, guys. He's quite a good account to follow on Twitter, and he basically predicts all the double game weeks and the blank game weeks that come up. But Leicester could also have a potential triple game week later this season as well. I'm hearing, for example, if Leicester are in the FA Cup right now and the Conference League, if Leicester get a triple game week, Leicester could get a triple game week if they reach the semi-finals of one competition and a quarter-final of another competition. So there is a potential of that as well. But yeah, it depends on your strategy really. But for my team, looking ahead, I might try use transfers and bring in a team for double game week 26. Maybe bring in Rafinha or someone like that. Is there any way I can get to Harry Kane as well, or a Son? I don't know. Maybe if I take Foden out. Let me see. I don't know if I could do it. Let me go in transfers.
I feel Foden's not very involved much.
Can I go? Yeah, I can. See. Oh, yeah, I can. I can go Foden to Son, and I have 0.6 in the bank. I might just do transfers and try get to it. Is there any attacker I need? Maybe Edward. I can get Edward in. I might take Antonio out. Let's see his fixtures.
Yeah, I think Antonio needs to come out.
Antonio's got some decent fixtures,
But he's also tired.
And also, there are some decent single game week players. Let me just go on. Let me just bring up fixtures actually. So we're in game week 23. 23 still, yeah. Obviously, Burnley, Watford to play, which it's on Saturday. So after that, so that's game we've gone on for ages. So then game week 24, this is what it's looking like as of now. Okay, we won't worry about that right now. Then 25, we know Man United double and Brighton double. So a lot of people bought in Ronaldo and Bruno. I think they're gonna, after this game week, they're gonna sell Bruno and Ronaldo to fund Salah potentially. And then after that, you look at game week 26. This is the big one. Is there any single game week fixtures that stand out to you? For me, West Ham and Newcastle is a good fixture, so you can probably keep Antonio or keep Bowen. I mean, against Newcastle at home, it's not that bad of a fixture.
Yes, especially when West Ham are home as well. Yeah, it is a good fixture for the home team, especially against Newcastle. But
who else has a single game week? So a single fixture. Arsenal double, Aston Villa. Aston Villa have a single game week, don't they?
Yeah, Aston Villa have it. And
Brighton. So that's not a bad fixture, is it? As a single, if you've got Digne, if you've got Watkins, Coutinho, Aston Villa at home to Watford, it could be a decent single game week fixture.
Yeah, I don't
And
think
then
Watford will be ready for that one.
Brighton single game week, don't they?
Yeah, Brighton have a single game week. Southampton, Everton, Man City,
that
Spurs.
fixture don't. Or Man City have a single game week as well.
Yeah.
That's not. I mean, Man City, nothing really is a tough fixture for them, is it? But you'd assume Spurs will keep it tight in that game, and then Leeds we know have a double game week, and then so do Wolves, don't they? No, sorry, my bad. Wolves don't. So Wolves, and that's not really a good fixture, I would say.
No, it's a funny fixture.
We know Burnley do. Yeah, and these teams all double. So yeah, the single game week fixtures: Aston Villa and West Ham, and I do have quite a few. I have 2 Aston Villa players, I think, potentially, because I might get Luca Dean in, and then I've got Antonio and Bowen. So yeah, that's what this double game week 26 is looking like. We will bring another video probably later on, in the coming weeks, discussing our actual chip strategy. But I think we might wait till Sunday to get a better idea when the FA Cup games have happened to find out what strategy we're going to take. But I'm not against free hitting. I don't think it's a bad idea at all. Shall we quickly make a free hit team? Do you want to quickly make one?
Yeah, we can make a quick free hit team for the...
Just off the top.
Yeah.
We will probably make a separate video in it. Should we make a separate video sometime, or should we quickly do one now?
I mean, we will make a separate video for if we free hitting.
Yeah, because we're gonna do I think we'll leave that one. I think we'll probably do a free hit video for the people that are free hitting. I think we'll leave that one actually.
When the time comes close, I might be considering free hit.
Yeah, I'm just seeing. I'm on Ben Krellin's Twitter now. I'm sure you've heard of him.
Yeah,
he predicts all the double game weeks basically. It's quite useful to follow. So yeah, I'm just seeing what the spreadsheet's saying, like. And also, by the way, we are going to get a double game week 27 apparently, and even a 20 and even a 30, I think. So yeah, something's happening in game week 30, which we got to be careful of as well. So yeah, sorry, game week 30 will be blanks, but it will be confirmed in the midweek before game week 28. So that's some news there. But I am a bit confused, man. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do yet. I'm not too sure. I'm just going to wait and see how the game week develops before I make my decision. But yeah, for everyone that has joined the stream, please drop a like on the stream, and also subscribe if you haven't already. We've got a lot more videos to come. And yeah, if you enjoy what we do, drop a like on the video.
And let us know what your ideas are for
double. Yeah, let us know what you guys are doing. Are you free hitting? Yeah. You triple captain?
Is there anyone is confused at the moment on what to do?
Also, bench boost. We haven't ruled out a bench boost for certain teams. Maybe not us because I don't think we have enough players. But if you have a good bench, I don't think it's a bad idea to bench boost and get that chip out of the way. Because we have on the thumbnail, obviously, we pretty much wrote all the chips. You could kind of use either of them: free hit, triple captain, or bench boost. Even a wild card. You could do a wild card game week 24, building up going into game week 26. So you literally could use all your chips because there's not many game weeks left. Let's be honest. After game week 26, there's only what 10 or 12 game weeks left. So we're gonna have to start considering. Yeah, we're gonna have to start considering our actual strategy with the chips because there's not a lot of games left. You know what I mean? So
yeah, exactly. I'll just add the double game week fixtures up for people to see.
Okay, yeah.
On the screen
Yeah, so it looks like I might try get away without free hitting as of now, but that's what I'm thinking. What about you? You already think free hit is looking like your likely
Yeah,
option?
if everything stays as it is and there's no sudden surprises from any club or player, then free hitting is the more likely option for Game Week 26 for me. Just
Okay,
because of I only
fair
have
enough.
6 players that are in the double game week,
Fair enough.
and one of them is the goalkeeper, my sub goalkeeper. So technically, that's only 6 players. Yeah, I have 7, but
I've
technically
got
6.
I've got Brownhill in my team. I've got 6, including Brownhill, and Brownhill he's like a 2-point merchant. He doesn't get goals or assists really. You just know where you're gonna get 2-pointer.
Yeah, guaranteed 2.
Yeah, see, Ken says he's 50-50 with the free hit at the moment. Yeah, that's with me. I might free hit. I will let you guys know. We will do more streams regarding our actual strategy. But as of now, I think I'm still undecided. I think Salah triple captain is still, I wouldn't rule it out either. Like, I don't think we're going to get much better games to do it.
No, I have that funny feeling that this is too good to be true. Let's say Salah plays in like these 2 game week fixtures, Norwich and Leeds, and he doesn't get any returns in them.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I got that funny feeling in the back of my head that
Salah
surprise will happen.
Salah delivers. Like Salah's been, unbelievable. I think he's only not scored in 1 or 2 games this season where he hasn't got scored or assisted. But yeah, that's what I'm looking at so far. It's just there's a lot to take in. I know there's a lot of information out there where you can. I think it all comes down to your team. I think some people it's going to make sense for them to free hit. Some people are going to make sense for bench boost because I know a lot of people. If you have a lot of Spurs players already, and you've got a decent bench, let's say you have 11 players, double game week players, and plus you have 3 single game weeks on the bench, then I'd probably bench boost. Obviously, I don't have that, so if you did, you could do that as well.
I mean, on my bench, I have.
Oh, this is what I eventually want to get to. So if I take Foden out, and I bring in Son, something like this. If I could do it with transfers only, maybe take what's 0.6. I don't want to take Bowen out. Maybe Jota out. Actually, no, I can't do that. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with the just transfers because I want to get in Rafinha.
Do you reckon Rafinha's a
I don't think he's got great fixtures. To be fair, like you see, he's got Man United at home and then Liverpool away. But I think if you're gonna get Rafinha in early, like game week 24, but let me just bring up his fixtures. Rafinha. So look at his fixtures. He's got Aston Villa, Everton. Oh, sorry, you can't see my screen. So Rafinha's got he's got Aston Villa away and then Everton away in the next 2, which I'd say decent fixtures. Then he's got the double game week against Man United and Liverpool, and then he's got Spurs and Leicester. I mean, if you need a double game week player, he's one you can have. He's guaranteed to play 90 minutes too, and he's on penalties. And unless Bamford comes back, it's going to stay that way.
Yeah, it's not looking like Bamford will be coming back until near the end there, like in the last matches. I think.
Is there any other player though that you like?
Not really from Leeds. There has been like weird, outstanding players that have done well in a single match, like Harrison or.
We also got a thing. Sorry, we've got to see like what fixes they have after. So everyone's just focusing on the game week 26 and bringing players in for that. We have to see what they have after that as well, because it depends. Some people are going to free hit game week 26, and then they'll get their team back, and their team might not be good for game week 27. Their actual team. So you've got to think about that as well, considering how are you gonna are you okay with your team currently playing in game week 27? How does it look like? Because Liverpool have a blank in 27. So if you have 3 Liverpool players, which I'm assuming a lot of people will, you're gonna need 3 bench players to cover Liverpool players in game week 27. That's why I don't know if I'll have a playing bench for that, because I do have triple Liverpool, so I'm gonna have to play. As of now, Livramento, who I don't know, is he back from injury? I think he is. Livramento, Brownhill, and then one of my forwards will have to play. What would you do with the Liverpool players? Would you? That's the thing. Would you bench them if you have triple Liverpool in game week 27 with the blank?
I mean, it would be hard to bench 3 Liverpool players. Obviously, if there's no other problems in the team, like injuries.
Yeah, that's the only thing as well. I'm thinking about now.
It might be a case of where you have to force to play a Liverpool player that's not going to play a game. You're costing a player to get 0, pretty much. So I don't think it's worth it.
Well, that's the situation, because I know a lot of people will have double game week Liverpool. Sorry, they'll have 3 Liverpool players for the double game week 26. We know they're gonna blank, so you'll have to play with you'll have to have a good bench to sub and carry the Liverpool players, or you could transfer them out. Because after the sorry, let me just double check the fixtures again. After the blank, so look, they got good fixtures, and then they blank, and then after that is West Ham at home, which isn't that bad of a fixture, I don't think. Even though it's 4 right now, but I think Liverpool could do something this Anfield.
Oh yeah, Brighton. West Ham do concede a lot as well.
And then Man United. So yeah, you could actually get rid of maybe one of your Liverpool players. Maybe get rid of a Jota for these runs. But that's if you think, Jota's not going to play as much or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I'm going to get rid of Jota to bring back Salah in. So I'll only have 2 Liverpool players in game week 24.
Yeah, I'll probably try bench. I'll probably try to get away with benching some of the Liverpool players for game week 27. Obviously, Chelsea is going to have a blank as well, aren't they?
Yeah, so Chelsea
the cup final.
I think Brighton have a blank in game week 24.
What about Arsenal? Let me just check Arsenal. Yeah, Arsenal blank in 25 and 27. So that's the other thing. If you bring in loads of Arsenal players this week, it's not very smart, because then you're gonna have players that don't play in 25, and then after 26 they don't have another game in 27. So anyone that's looking to bring in triple Arsenal, you're gonna have to find out a way to maneuver that as well. So maybe it could make sense to free hit if you're looking to bring in triple Arsenal, triple Liverpool, because you see Arsenal's double game week is sandwiched between 2 blanks, and I'm just not. I don't know how I'm going to fit all that in. So I've got Ramsdale myself. I'm going to play him 24 against Wolves. Then I'll probably use Sanchez. So Sanchez playing 24. Yeah, Sanchez got a double game week in 25, luckily. So that's lucky for me. And then I'll use 26 Ramsdale, and then I'll use Sanchez again on game week 27 in goal. But yeah, keep that in mind, guys. Liverpool and Arsenal do have, especially Arsenal, 2 blanks sandwiched in between their double game week. So you got to maneuver that, and how you decide your strategy. How you going to do that? Because I wouldn't be rushing to bring in Arsenal players this week for 24. But if you're on a free hit, then I guess it's easier.
Yeah, this is the dilemma. Because obviously most people are going to triple captain Salah for the short-term perspective.
Yeah.
Long-term perspective, you've got this problem of Arsenal having their blanks in these weeks and Liverpool. And that's going to cause a long-term effect where you're stuck with Liverpool and Arsenal players if you triple both of them.
Yep.
With what do? You either have to take many hits to get rid of them, or bench as many as you can and play with what you've got.
That's why
isn't really good.
I'm siding towards not bringing in too many Arsenal players right now. I'm probably going to have Ramsdale, obviously. I think that's if I decide to not free hit. If I free hit, then I'll probably double up on Arsenal and triple up on Liverpool. either way, we've got triple Liverpool, but yeah, it's an interesting one. You can play it in many different ways. I do think this will be quite a crazy game week. I think there's going to be different strategies. A lot of people playing their different chips. Some will triple captain, some will free hit, and everything. So it's going to give a lot of opportunity to, change your rank. Maybe you can get a big green arrow.
Yeah. Ideally, a lot of people do have 2-3 hits. Let's not forget. So
yeah, 2-3 hits. I've got 2-3 hits, so I'm cool about that one. That I'd still have all my chips in play. I've got my second wild card, 2-3 hits, triple captain, and bench boost. But I feel like I'm gonna start getting rid of them soon. Start using all of them up. But yeah, a lot to think about. I know it's been quite a long video, but it's quite a lot to talk about. I feel like
a lot of big news.
Yeah.
Never saw this coming. This soon, this early. I thought that was it for this game week 20.
And there's more to come. I think there'll be more mayhem. Because I saw somewhere on Twitter someone saying there's going to be obviously a lot more double and blanks, and game week 38 might be the only normal game week where every team plays once. So there's a lot more to come, guys. But yeah, I think we'll wrap the stream up. Is that everything?
Yeah, so far this has pretty much covered everything in terms of double game week fixtures.
Yeah, this was just our initial thoughts and reactions for the double game week 26. Just want to say, if you're still watching the stream, if you haven't already, drop a like and subscribe. Also share the video if you can on your socials. Yeah, it really helps our, channel growth. But yeah, I think we're going to wrap it up today. We're going to do another video soon. Don't miss out on our streams. We're going to probably do a free hit video. We've got team selection videos come in, reaction videos, everything.
And obviously the deadline stream.
Yep, deadline stream. We ain't forgot. Oh, also, I think Salah's playing right now, isn't he?
In his semi-final match, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to check the score quickly. I was actually going to watch that game. Who are they playing? Cameroon, isn't it?
Yeah, Cameroon.
Okay, it's approaching half time and it's 0-0. So
might go to penalties maybe, if it stays like that. Which means Salah's going to play more.
That's what I'm saying. Salah's already played 2, 120-minute matches in his last 2 games. He's both gone extra time. If he goes extra time again, would he be rested? That's the other thing. Don't know, man.
The more minutes he plays, the more chance of him getting rested.
Yeah. Ken Skingley says, thanks for the info, lads. Yep, no worries, man. That's what we try to do.
We hope
try provide. Yeah, that's what we just try to provide as much information, really. And we enjoy making these videos for you guys. But yeah, let me just quickly shout out the Twitter. If anyone hasn't already, check us out on Twitter. We're the FPL Duo. We tweet out when we go live there. Usually we try for 7 p.m. for our streams. I think most of our streams are usually 7 p.m. If it's not a deadline stream or anything, usually 7 p.m. guys. And yeah, mini league codes in the description below if you haven't joined already. And yeah, we're gonna wrap the video up. Probably gonna go watch. I'm probably gonna go watch the Egypt game. What are you doing? Anything else this evening, or you just chilling?
Probably just chill and just keep up to date if any news and updates come from football. See any more surprises come along, but I don't think so. We won't get any more, I don't think. But
yeah, probably just watch the game today and then chill out, really. But yeah, man, it's been nice chatting to you about FPL. We'll see. We'll probably have to do another stream soon. But yeah, guys, that's it from us today. We hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, join us on the next one, and see you guys soon.
Yeah,
Peace.
Thank you for watching, guys. See you soon.
See you later.